Hello everybody, how's it going? And this is the final video I'll probably ever make about Meg's cases, except I'll probably lie and make something about it in like October, just to fuck with everybody. But in total truth, this is probably the last video for Meg's cases ever that I will make. And this is just a compilation of all of the cases, all the guides that I've made for all the cases and stuff like that. I'll be cutting off the ending where it's like, you know, linked to the next video or whatever, so you won't have to worry about watching through that. The order will be, first off, I'll put all of the Eastern Mysteries from 1 to 10. Then Robber from the Darkness, which is 1 to, I think, 6. And then I'll put all the random cases there at the end. So if there's a particular case you kind of want to do, in the description of this video, there'll be a link to the times for the individual cases, the start of Eastern Mystery, and the start of Robber from the Darkness series. So if you need to skip ahead to a certain one or anything like that, then you definitely can. But if you haven't done quite a few of them or all of them, then this is a good one to just kind of go through from start to finish and just do them all up. So yeah, so without further ado, here is all of the cases from Mega Maze Meg's cases. Yeah. Hello everybody, my name is Justin and welcome to day 2 of the Meg's investigation, cryptic clue fest, hoo-ha stuff. Meg's cases, technically. Today is a missing persons case, so it's a bit different, changes it up a bit, and it is based entirely in a very small area in southwest of Rimington. So if you go to the area, it is just east of the customs office area. You will, in the trees on the ground, first find a coin. You will investigate the coin, and then a vial will appear just to the east, kind of southeast of the coin, beside another tree. You investigate that. As soon as you investigate that, a boot will appear on the shore directly south of the customs office building. You just investigate that, and bam, you're done. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome to the 4th day into Meg's cases. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. It's only the 4th day. I feel like I've made a million of these, but today is another one of the missing persons case. It's the part 2 for the Eastern Mystery thingamabob. This time we have to go and first off talk to Ned in Draenor Village, who talks about a robbery in his house, and there have been suspicious people around his house. So you go and there's a shady stranger, actually, wandering around his house. The guys that are level, I believe, 33 that you can attack in Draenor. You talk to them and they tell you something about hearing some very interesting noises and that you should talk to Ned's wife. Ned's wife is upstairs in Ned's house. You just talk to her and she tells you that she knows about the robbery but did not hear anything and knows that they came through the upstairs window. So you go outside to the tree that is beside his house. It's the one that's on the road that goes into the bank in the main square of the village. You investigate that and find some dark fibers from some clothing. After finding those, you go talk to Ned one more time, and he basically says thanks, and that's it. There you go. There's your... Hello, everybody, and welcome to Day 7! Holy crap, we're just firing through these. Just dang. But Day 7 of Meg's cases. This one is the Eastern Mystery Part 3. This time you first of all talk to Luthus, the guy who owns the plantation on Karamja with the bananas that many people have gotten 30 GP from to get back to Port Sarim. He tells you that some of his bananas are missing, and he doesn't know who took them because they're not in his crates. So you go to his plantation. You first search a banana tree. It tells you that it seems like the ones closest to the coast were robbed, so you should check around there. So you go then and investigate the jetty, the place where people fished and stuff in free-to-play for so many years, but now is completely empty, and it makes me sad. But you search the jetty there and find some more of those dark fibers that you found in Ned's place. So you go back and talk to Luthus, who's just like, dang, I saw a boat or whatever they left there, and you're like, oh, cool, that would have been helpful fucking information. So that's it. So after he tells you that, you get your XP lamp, and that's it for Day 7. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome to Day 9 of Meg's cases. Let's just jump right into it. It is the Eastern Mystery Part 4. So this time it is in Draenor. You talk to Dommik, who owns the fabric shop in the very left-hand bottom corner of town. He says about somebody going bang in the night, and then he found Skippy outside, drunk as usual, and all that kind of stuff. When he came back inside, some of his fabric was missing. So first off, after talking to Dommik, you go and investigate the window to the back of a shop facing the ocean. Once you investigate that, there is a stack of fabric next to the window in the corner of the room there. You investigate that. Once you do that, you go outside of his house and around the back towards the beach, and there is a pile of seaweed which you investigate. Once you investigate that, you go back, talk to Dommik, and he gives you your reward. Bing bang, that's it, the end. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to Meg's Cases, Day 12. It is Eastern Mystery Part 5. Let's dive right into it. So today you talk to Thurgo, or however you pronounce his name, the Incomno dwarf that is on Mudskipper Point, the guy that gives you the smithing cape, essentially. You talk to him, and he tells you that there was somebody who stole his nails from underneath his bed while he was napping, so he tells you to investigate around and see what you can find. You go behind his house to some seaweed. There's lots of seaweed around, so you have to go to the one that's kind of behind his house alongside the cliff there by the sea. You can kind of see in the picture where it is in proximity to his house. Once you investigate that, you find footprints that lead to the back window of his house, so you go investigate his back window. Once you investigate that, you find some of those dark fibers once again. You go talk to Thurgo, and that's it. The end. Done and done. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome to Day 13 of Meg's Cases. This one is Eastern Mystery Part 6, which is crazy. We're 6 parts into Eastern Mystery. I hope we solve this one soon, because, yeah, I don't even know. But this one is you talk to the makeover mage. He's had some sheep missing, and that's what he tells you. And he tells you to go talk to Iconis, who is just next door to him, right outside the front door, so pretty easy to find. So you just talk to Iconis, and he tells you didn't really see anything, but you should check around for some clues. So you do. The first thing you find is a handkerchief, which is kind of beside the house where all the sheep are kind of wandering around. There's like a little nook. It's right in the middle there. Pretty easy to spot. The next thing you do is you investigate some tracks, which are next to the water. There's also some in the forest, which I believe you can also investigate. They're pretty easy to see as well. But I took the picture here to show you where the tracks kind of lead up to, so you can investigate any of those tracks, and it still works. After the tracks, you investigate a highwayman mask, which is kind of hard to see, to be totally honest. It's very, very small, and it is just down from Iconis on the road. So just kind of wave your mouse around that area and you will find it eventually, so long as you've investigated the tracks. Once you're done with that, talk to the makeover mage and he gives you your lamp. And that's it for Day 13. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to Meg's Cases. It is day number 16. So we're just trucking along through this. We're over halfway now, so it is the Eastern Mystery Part 7 this time. It is a missing persons case once again. So you first go to the Remington, the house in the northwest corner, the large one that there's an upstairs to, and there's the bronze scimitar on the table. So you go into that one upstairs, and the first thing you do is search the big bed. You find a gold coin underneath of that, and you decide to look around for more clues. You then search the bookcase that is right next to the bed, and you notice there's been a few books taken from that, and that is literally it. That is the whole thing this time, just the 2 things. You get a small XP lamp, and that's it for today. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to Meg's Cases. Today is day number 19. It is another Eastern Mysteries case, so let's just jump right into it. You first talk to the trader crew member who is on the northeast pier in Karamja, which is the one that goes to the banana plantation and stuff like that, so not the Brimhaven one that you get from like Artie and stuff like that, but the one you get from that you can travel to from Port Sarim. So you talk to the trader crew member. He tells you that Stephanie, his counterpart, is missing, and that somebody apparently kidnapped her during the night, and to ask the customs officer, which is the officer that operates the boat that goes to Port Sarim, about it. So you talk to her. She tells you about seeing Stephanie go from this bar, get picked up by this guy and roll away in a rowboat, and he was wearing dark clothes and all that kind of stuff. So once you talk to her, you just go back and talk to the trader crew member and just relay the information. He basically just reiterates that and says, well, you know, please find her. So that's pretty much it for today. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome to Meg's Cases Day 22. This is Eastern Mystery Part 9, and it seems like it could be the very last Eastern Mysteries, unless there could be one more, but it seems to possibly be the last one, the way it kind of ends there. But anyway, let's dump right into it. So the first thing you have to do is go to Karamja via Port Sarim. You can talk to Thurgo, but he really doesn't say anything besides what the text actually says here. But you can talk to Thurgo if you really want to. But if you go to Karamja on Port Sarim, then right away you will see this very large boat, just kind of that really shouldn't be there. And there's a guy on it who's named Jed, although his thing says, I believe it's the Iron Flail, or Iron Tinker, or something stupid. You talk to him, and he asks if you want to join his ship and go to the Eastern Lands, and you, of course, decline him because you say that he's a thief and all this kind of crap. And it turns out he is, because people start yelling for help, and he's about to try and get away, and then Zambo, the bartender for the Karamja bar there, throws a Molotov cocktail at him, and he's basically abandoned ship, and you're able to rescue everybody. So after you destroy the ship there, everybody's on shore, and you have to talk to them all. So you talk to Zambo, you talk to Anja and Hengel, you talk to a highwayman, a regular man, and of course, last but not least is, oh my god, wow, I forget his name. Oh, the drunk fellow, who was the start of all this, Stan, or whatever the fuck his name is. But yeah, you talk to all those guys, and they basically, tell you about this guy who is a slaver from the Eastern Lands. Just interesting that they're bringing up the Eastern Lands again. I am very much interested in more Eastern Landsy kind of stuff going on, and I hope this kind of comes up either in a further quest or maybe even an expansion to RuneScape where they include parts of the Eastern Lands in the game. That'd be kind of neat. But anyway, after that, that's it. You get your XP lamp, and that's it for today. Hello everybody, how's it going? And welcome to Meg Cases Day 25. This one is an Eastern Mystery. It's part 10 for that. So this is quite a long one, and quite an extensive one here, so definitely pay attention. So the first thing you do is you start the case, of course, and then go to Port Sarim and talk to Trader Stan, who is on the very southern dock in Port Sarim. You talk to him, and he tells you that his boat is stolen, and he describes essentially the Iron Link fellow that you met in Eastern Mystery Part 9, and he tells you that it's gone. You tell him that you can't really go after it until you can actually get to the Eastern Lands, because he's most likely headed back, and that is literally it for today. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to Meg's Cases. It is Day 3, which is an items case, more specifically a burglary, which kind of sucks, I guess, when you think about it. The first thing you have to do for this one is go and talk to Meg in player-owned port. She is just to the left of the portal on your way in. Pretty easy to find. You just talk to her. She tells you to go to Thalissa, or the clothes shop owner for the Varrock Clothes Shop. You talk to her, and she tells you that somebody broke in during the night, which is terrifying and awful, and they stole some stuff. You then go and investigate a large scratch that is just beside the door, I believe on the right side of the front door of the shop, right next to a broken mirror. Very easy to spot. Once you investigate that, you are told to go back to Meg, who then tells you that she needs more time to investigate. And that's it. You get your XP lamp. Hello everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to another Meg's Cases. This time it is the 5th day, and it is the second part of Robber from the Darkness. So let's just kick it off. The first thing you do is talk to Meg. She tells you about a robbery at Aggie, the dye lady in Draenor, who you then go talk to. She tells you basically that somebody robbed her, she heard wings flapping, and she was scared, and blah blah blah. So you go back, talk to Meg once again, and that's it. That's the easiest case so far. This is really fucking simple. I was almost disappointed with this one, but hey, you get your thing, and we get the sock puppet this time, Socky McGee, so I guess that's kind of good. So enjoy Socky McGee. He talks he's a bit weird, but he's kind of fun, I guess. And we'll see you all with the next one tomorrow. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to Meg's Cases Day 10, a very special day. We get some extra stuff today, which is awesome. Today is Robber from the Darkness Part 3, trying to catch up to Eastern Mystery, I assume, which is now on Part 4. First thing you do is go and talk to Meg in player-owned ports in Port Sarim. She tells you that the Varrock General Store has been robbed, so you go to there and talk to the shopkeeper, not the shop's assistant, but the shopkeeper, who tells you about a robbery that happened in plain daylight, and it was pretty scary because they sucked all the light out of the room, and I can't even imagine that. That'd be crazy. And to look around for some clues. So you investigate a smashed crate, which is up near the top end of the store, near the entrance that goes into Varrock Square. Once you investigate that crate, you go back and talk to Meg, who then tells you that she needs more information, and there you go. That's it. The end. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome to Day 15 of Meg's Cases. This one is Robber from the Darkness, Part 4. I get those mixed up with the Easter Mysteries. I apologize. I apologize again that this video is also late. I had to go pick up my father from the airport. We went out for supper and stuff. So the last time I put out one fairly late like this, they got like no views, with the exception of a few people that for whatever reason didn't click on the first link when they searched Meg's cases and decided to scroll down to like the 5th one and click on my video. And for you people who are kind of weird that you didn't click on the first one, welcome to the video. So let's jump into it. First thing you do is go talk to Meg in Ports. She tells you that Gypsy Heiress has had some sort of issue with a robbery, so you go to Gypsy Heiress, who is the gypsy just to the bottom left-hand corner of Varrock's Square in her tent. So you talk to her, and she tells you that there was something from another world that came in and stole some stuff from her. She tells you to investigate around, and so you do. There is a very large scorch mark, very hard to miss, in the middle of her floor, so you just investigate that, and it tells you to go talk to Meg again, so you just talk to Meg one more time, and that's it. Case done. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome to day 18 of Meg's Cases. We're trucking right along here. This one is Robber from the Darkness, Part 5, starting to catch up on the Easter Mysteries now, which is nice. This one is a fairly short one and very easy. So first of all, you talk to Meg in player-owned Ports. Once you talk to her, she'll tell you to go talk to the apothecary in Varrock there. He is actually just behind the sword shop there, kind of kitty corner to all of the wrecked stuff there in the back alleys of Varrock. He's fairly easy to find there if you just go to the sword shop and go behind it. He's pretty much right there. So once you talk to him, he tells you that somebody broke in, it got dark as night, and he heard the name Vosk. So once you get all the information, you go back to Meg, and you complete the day's task. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to Meg's Cases. It is day number 20, so only a few more of these really to go. This is Robber from the Darkness, Part 6, so let's just get started with it. First of all, you talk to Meg in player-owned Ports. She tells you to go talk to Major Nigel Corothers. You find him by teleporting to Birthrobe Lodestone there, and just south east of that, he is standing there. He's the has the attack tutorial symbol just over him there. So you talk to him, and he tells you about this thing that went black, stole some stuff, same old, and you ask if you can look around for clues. He says, yeah, sure, go ahead. So the first thing you do is just go directly north of him, like 2 steps, and there is Commander Denolf. You talk to him, he says he didn't see shit at all, and you continue your investigation by going just kind of southeast of where Nigel is standing, and there are footprints in the ground that are dragon origin. So after you see those, you report it back to Meg, and that's it for today. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome to the final day for Meg's Cases, the last day that you can possibly do them. It's gonna be sad. It's daily uploads, no longer a thing. That's what am I gonna do with myself? I don't have anything else to do, guys. I just kind of sit here waiting. But anyway, the last day's case is a cabbage related case. It's Brassica crime. I assume Brassica stands for something, but I'm stupid and I don't know. So the first thing you do is go talk to the milk seller, who is in that farm south of Falador, but north of Port Sarim. So if you do the Port Sarim Lodestone and walk north towards the roadway there's that farm. In the back there's the milk seller. So you talk to her. She tells you something about there's no cabbage or something like that, or the cabbage is gone. I didn't pay much attention. So you go pick a cabbage. The cabbages are to the right of the farm, that patch below the farming area there. So you pick one of the cabbages, there's a note under it that says the cabbages are doomed, and go talk to the quartermaster of the Cabbage Patch Bonanza minigame thing. So you go talk to him, who is north, technically directly north really of Lumbridge. You can go into your minigames there and teleport. It also puts a waypoint for you as well if you want to do that, but it's pretty much directly north of Lumbridge. So you talk to the quartermaster. He tells you that cabbages are doomed, and that he needs the World Guardian, which is you, and he gives you a cabbage, an ancient cabbage, which you have to eat. And it's kind of funny, the dialogue that it goes through there, but you eat the ancient cabbage, and apparently that didn't work. So yeah, the quartermaster's like, well, that sucks, and that's it. That's it for today. You get your final large XP lamp and the Prismatic Fallen Star, along with your small XP lamp. And that's literally it. That's the end of all the Meg's cases. Hello everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to Meg's Cases, day number 26. This one is not a mainstream like Robber from the Darkness or Eastern Mystery case. This is a independent one. It is Charlie's missing sleeping bag, the poor guy. The first thing you do is, well, I would just lodestone to the Varrock lodestone because he's right there, but talk to Charlie the Tramp, who's just outside of the hideout for Black Arm Gang. You talk to him, he tells you he lost his sleeping bag. He was sleeping across from some wobbly people in the Varrock sewers. These are zombies, so you go to the Varrock sewers, across to the zombies, kill one of the zombies. It might take a few zombie kills, who knows. I got it in the first one, but it's been anywhere from 1 to 5 kills for me for getting any items I've needed to get from killing things, so it could take 1 or 2, don't worry. It is the zombies across the water there. So you kill them, you get the sleeping bag, and then give it back to Charlie, and that is it for day number 26. Hello everybody, and welcome to a very short video to show you how to do Meg's quest, the first one, the Clives Runaway Rabbit. First thing you have to do is go to Varrock Palace and talk to Clive once you start the quest, of course, which is, if you don't know how to start the quest, then you're completely helpless. But talk to Clive in the Varrock Palace. He will talk about his unfortunate rabbit that got lost. You will talk about a rabbit sandwich and then basically agree to help him. The first place he says to search is the library because his rabbit likes paper. So you just go and investigate the bookshelves while you search the bookshelves. It is different for everybody, so the first one may not be the one that actually has the rabbit, just to let you know. Don't be discouraged if it isn't. It is there. Then it will tell you basically the rabbit ran past Clive's room, so you'll go talk to Sir Pryson, who will tell you that it ran towards the King Roald's dining hall. You go to his dining hall, investigate one of the tables, which will then tell you that the rabbit ran through here, and you would then go into the kitchen, investigate the larder, and the rabbit will be there. Once you have the rabbit in your inventory, you just go talk to Mr. Clive once again, and he will give you a small XP lamp, and there you go. That's the first one finished. Hello everybody, how's it going? And welcome to day 8 of Meg's Cases? Actually, it's Meg's Cases. This week is a missing items case once again. It is not one with any parts on it, so this is just a one-and-gun kind of deal. The first thing you do is go to Al-Kharid and talk to the crafting store owner Dommik or something like that. It's spelled Dommik, but I would imagine it's pronounced Dominic. But anyway, you talk to him and he has lost Sally, which is his prized chisel. He tells you he lost it probably in the mines north of the city, so you go to Al-Kharid Mines. At the very, very back of the mines, next to some mining rocks, there is a large pillar rock next to a tree. You investigate that rock, and it says that there are scorpion marks on it. So you go and kill a scorpion, or 2 or 10, and eventually they drop Sally. You take Sally back to Dommik, he thanks you for your service, and you get your lamp. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome to Day 14's case. It is actually not one associated with anything else, so that's kind of awesome. The first thing you do is go talk to Roddick, who is in Lumbridge, in the little house by the river there, just south of the tree patch, which you can see on my screen. My poor tree is dead. He tells you that his dragon apparently is missing, that he keeps in the cellar. If you remember the tutorial that they played around with for a few months and everybody hated and they got rid of, then there was the dragon down there in the cellar. Yeah, apparently he escaped. So he tells you to go and investigate a sheep farm near Varrock, because he saw a shadow headed towards Varrock, and apparently dragons like sheep. So you go up to the one, if you head towards Varrock on the road on the other side of the river, there is one just north of the crossroads there. There is a fern in that you investigate, which apparently there's nothing out of place there. So you go back to Roddick, who then looks in his cellar, and apparently the dragon is not missing at all. So total goose chase, but hey, free XP lamp, and day 14 done. Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Meg's Cases, day number 23. This one is a not part of Eastern Mystery or Robber from the Darkness. This is just on its own. So first thing you do is talk to Harry, who is the canoe guy on the other side of the bridge next to the Grand Exchange in Edgeville. So you talk to him, and apparently some adventurer threw an axe a little bit far, and he saw it fly over the Grand Exchange wall. So you go underneath the agility shortcut into the Grand Exchange and talk to one of the GE clerks. It tells you that it has flown even farther than that over the palace, so you go all the way to the other side of the palace to the church, talk to Father Lawrence, he has it, you go give it back to Hari, and that's it for today. Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Meg's Cases, day number 26. Holy crap, we're almost done actually. There's not many more locked cases left on this screen, so that's pretty crazy. This one is also not a mainstream one, so it's its own kind of thing. First thing you do is go talk to Herquin, who is the gem purveyor in Falador, south of the West Bank in Falador there. So you just talk to him. He tells you that he's lost some jewels and to go talk to Brian. He's apparently seen the same kind of figure that he saw. So you go talk to Brian, who owns the fletching shop in Remington. He's just one of the very south buildings there. After a short conversation with him where he sells you a bronze arrow for 0 GP, he tells you that he did see somebody hiding Birthrope guard gear in some sacks behind his building. So you go to Birthrope and talk to Commander Denolf, who is the guy that you talked to. I believe it was... Oh my god, I forget which case it was, but we've already talked to him once before. He's just to the east of the Lodestone, well, southeast of the Lodestone. So once you talk to him, he tells you that he's pretty sure he knows what guy it is, and to check a footlocker in the building just north of him. So you go in the building just north of him, and on the northwest side there is a footlocker you check, which has some pretty damn creepy stuff in it, to be honest. Like, super creepy. I want to know who this guy is now. I think it might be Denolf, to be totally honest with you, but yeah, read it through, because it's creepy. And once you do that, you go talk to Denolf again. He tells you that's pretty fucking creepy, and to go return the jewels and stuff back to Herquin, so you just return it back to him, and that's it. Case done. Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Meg's Cases. It is day 6. I apologize for the late video. I went to see Captain America Civil War tonight, so I didn't have a chance to do this earlier, but I'm here now, so it's okay. Everybody can be calm, everybody can be okay again, and we can do this. So, let's just get into it. This time it is a missing items case. Once again, it is not one we've done so far, and it's not one that has a part to it, which is crazy. It's just a one-time dealio, so that's nice. The first thing you do is go to Edgeville and talk to Mandriths, who is in the Edgeville Bank. He has lost a statuette because he is terrified of skeletons. Oh, what a pansy. You have to go and retrieve this. How you retrieve this is you go into the dungeon, you kill a skeleton. It may be 1, it may be 10. I killed it, I think it was my 3rd I got it in, so don't fret if it's not your first one. It will drop so long as you have talked to Mandriths. Once you grab it, you go back to Mandriths and give him the statue, and then he gives you your XP lamps. Hooray! Day 6 completed. Hello everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to Meg's Cases, day number 28. I'm late again. Oops, sorry, my bad. This one is called One Small Theft. Obviously catering to One Small Favor, one of RuneScape's older quests. So let's just dive into it. The first thing you do is talk to Hild, who is in northern Birthrope. If you teleport to the Lodestone and go kind of northeast-ish, there's a house there. She's either inside or outside of that. So just talk to her. She tells you that she thinks Aubrey stole her runes. So you go to Varrock, the rune shop south of the East Bank, and talk to Aubrey, who was like, oh, I totally didn't steal them. And then he admits that he did, and that Horvik, the plate body shop owner, took them from him. So you go to Horvik, who owns the plate body shop, and talk to him, and he says that Lowe stole it from him. Lowe, of course, being the archery shop owner, who is literally just directly south of Horvik's shop. Lowe is a total moron, and absolutely is not picking up what you're laying down. So you ignore him, basically, just brush him off. Go upstairs in his shop, and there's a crate. You just investigate that and find the missing runes. Then take it back to Hild, and that is it for today. Hello everybody, how's it going? And welcome to day 11 for Meg's Cases. This one is a missing items case. It is not a part of any series, so you don't have to worry about any parts or anything that you have to have done beforehand. You can do this one right off the bat. The person you first talk to is Tegid, who is just south of the Slayer Master in Taverley, just across the bridge if you're headed from the Taverley Bank up towards the summoning obelisk up there. He's right along the bank of the river just washing some clothes. So you talk to him, and he tells you that people think he's crazy because his soap keeps going missing from his laundry basket whenever he checks it. So he asks you if you will check it out for him. So you check it out. It's literally right beside him, so you don't have to go very far to search it, and you get this note. This note is possibly the best thing ever. So You turn around and tell him that you can't really decipher the note, but it seems like they took the soap for some sort of quest. He says that I still think that he's kind of insane, so he tells you and insists that you look again, that the soap will be back. So you do, and sure enough, it's magically reappeared. So you then talk to him one last time to tell him that he's not crazy. He laughs it off kind of crazily, and says that, yeah, that's all that matters, is that he is not, in fact, crazy. So then he gives you your lamp, and that's it for day number 11. Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Meg's Cases. It is day 17. This is not a series case, so that's kind of interesting. This one has to do with the Turoth, though, so let's go into it. First, you go talk to the Turoth, or Turoth, however you pronounce it, who is in the sewer below Draenor. Once you talk to him, he tells you about the fact that somebody kind of scammed him and gave him only one socket of 2 that he needed, and to go and talk to Bob about it, because he apparently witnessed it. You go and talk to Bob. Bob basically says the sage saw it. You go talk to the sage, Lumbridge Sage. He tells you to tell the Duke about this, so you go to the Duke of Lumbridge in the 2nd floor of Lumbridge Tower and tell him about it. Then you go and talk to Thalasia, I think that's how you name it, Thessalia, the clothes shop lady in the clothes shop in Varrock, which is just below the square there. She gives you another sock, and then you go back and talk to the Turoth and give him his sock, and he is nice and happy, and you get your XP lamp, and that is it for today. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome to day 21 of Meg's Cases. This one is a very difficult one, so definitely pay attention. The first thing you have to do is go to player-owned ports to talk to Meg. You'll notice that she is actually not there, so you check out her desk. Her desk says that she went to talk to Linza, who is in Birthrope, about some sort of disappearance, and that's it. That's the end of the, that's literally it. You'll get your XP lamp and be done with it. That is the whole thing today, so I hope you were paying attention, because that was very, very difficult. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome to day 24, actually, of Meg's Cases. Really getting along here. We're almost done. This one is not a series case either. This is a just a standalone kind of case. The first thing you do is talk to Wildy, who is in the Combat Academy just north of the General Store in Lumbridge. He tells you that his friend Bones is missing. He went to go kill some moss giants, but has not returned in the Varrock sewers. So you go to the Varrock sewers all the way to the end where the moss giants are, next to the pipe that goes to Edgeville Dungeon there, and you investigate a pile of bones. That is what is left of Bones. So you take his sword all the way back there to Will D and tell him that Bones is dead. He's pretty sad about it, but you know, life moves on, I guess, for him. He doesn't seem that sad about it. But anyway, that's it. After that, you get your lamp, and that is it for today. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to Meg's Cases, day number 29. Not many of these left to go here. I think there's only maybe two left. Maybe not even that. But anyway, yeah. So this one is has to do with Louie, the leg armor merchant guy in Al Kharid. So you can first go talk to him. He tells you that one of his shipments or whatever is missing some stuff in it, and he asks you if you can help him out. You say sure, why not, and ask where to investigate. He says probably in the tent out back. So you go up back to the tent and investigate a crate. This is just right behind his shop. There's a note in there basically telling him to stick to his own merchanting, and so you take it to Louie. Louie is kind of alarmed about this, but pretty perseverant over it overall, and asks if you can actually make him some plate bodies so he can have his stock. You agree to that. Now you can buy or make these plate bodies. I highly suggest doing the cheapest possible, unless you just really want Smith XP or something for some reason and make rune plate bodies. But I would suggest just buying bronze because they're the cheapest and giving him those, because when you give him those, which is what you do after you get the plate bodies, he basically laughs you off and is like, wow, adventurers are really stupid and they give me stock for free, haha. And yeah, once that happens though, that is it. You get your XP lamp, and that is it for day number 20. If you've watched this far in, what the hell is wrong with you? You're crazy. But I'd like to just extend my thanks to everybody that has watched all of my Meg's Cases videos and stuff like that throughout the month, and all those subscribers that have subscribed. I think I went from 83 to 114 during the month, just because of Meg's Cases and stuff. And a lot of you seem to enjoy my other stuff enough to hopefully maybe stick around. That would be pretty cool. I highly appreciate it. It's totally amazing. Totally never expected to even get 100 subscribers on this channel, so even that is completely awesome. So thank you to everybody that has subscribed, and to all of you watching this video and stuff like that. Maybe you should. Maybe you should. Just just stick around for a little while or something. You know, have some coffee or something like that. That'd be cool.